No, I'm trying to clear a path for you.
What up, fam? Peoples of the world. Man, first and foremost, before I even say anything, let me give much prayers and blessings to the people down in Miami going on with the apartment complex down there. If you're still missing loved ones, man, I pray for you. And everything I do every day, man, I'm praying for you people down there. So much love and blessings going to to the people in Miami, man, dealing with that horrible tragedy going down there, man. Dog, you know that building needed $9 million in repairs. Did you hear about that? You know what's going on down there
In Florida?
and down in Miami?
Real bad, too, ain't it?
The whole apartment complex collapsed in the middle of the night. It's crazy. It's crazy. So many blessings, man. Many blessings. So
Man. They still they ain't find everybody yet.
no, they ain't find everybody yet, man. But see, it's dudes like you, Joseph, that is doing what you're doing. You know what I'm
Thanks.
saying? And bringing the people together to fight against corruption, like what we just saw. Because the only people that are suffering are the low income people, man. We're the ones getting shitted on, and ain't nobody paying attention to us. And then you see what happens, So tell the people, what you're doing today, man. We're hooking up with you today. What you doing?
Wow, man. It's been so much of a whirlwind in my life, man. I've only been free 8 months. And when I sit back and think about the reality of being free 8 months after 22 years of incarceration,
Amen.
and the only thing that drives me is to be able to touch the people, the young, to share with them that they can be so much more than what they are right now, right? To let them know that I've been through it. And I don't live with regrets or anything like that because it's a part of my story. However, I do look at these lessons that I learned as something that I have to share with the people. And the only way I realize that people really listen to you is being by proactive. So instead of me complaining about this program, that program, and what this program isn't doing, I took it upon myself, along with the many experts and comrades that I met along the way, because I can't do it by myself, as well as yourself, to help me many times. And it was just imperative that I just show the people that with your hands and with your mind, you can rebuild your life as well as rebuild your house. So I teamed up with their helping hands. And what they did for me, they inspired me to know that the way that they look at things is like removing the old and replacing it with the new. So I had to look at it synonymously with my life. And there's so many other people whose lives are ruined and been broken and lost so much. And, based on maybe stereotypes or circumstances or whatever the case may be. So I just want to speak to the people and show them that I'm here for your children, your husbands, your wives, and come teach them step by step how to rebuild their lives, but at the same time, how to rebuild their lives financially. Because you can't have nothing in life without economics. It's called capitalism. It's the capital of the world. So you have to capitalize off the truth instead of living in a false reality with drugs, dope, coke. That's why the NCLB is here. And I'm going to show you what we're doing.
Show the people, man. Show the people.
See, yesterday, what happened was we pulled up all these rugs right here. All this right here got pulled up. It was all rugs.
Yeah.
We painted the walls. Gutted everything out of here. All of this is going to be all new, right? Right here, what you see is vinyl towel.
Mm-hmm.
The rug, the old carpet got removed, and now the helping hands is replacing the old with the new system, which is now vinyl tiling.
Mm-hmm, mm-hmm.
So
that's that good tile too. That's that good vinyl tile.
It's phenomenal. It's phenomenal.
Yeah,
not only is it phenomenal, but what it also does, it alleviates a problem if you have children. See what I'm saying? Because now you can just mop it up. So if you have old rugs and things like that, you see it's causing it's obsolete. So you want to come with the new wave, which is vinyl tiling. And that's what the Helping Hands does.
So whose house is that? I mean, what is that you're actually fixing up?
Oh, well, this is not a house in particular. This is actually an apartment complex.
Okay.
Yeah, this is the whole apartment complex.
Okay.
And what this is right now.
My bad.
Yeah, no. I didn't say it in that sense. I was saying it with humbleness, but just to let people know we're thinking big.
Yes, sir.
Right? Because in order for this hate to be conquered, you have to be thinking big. You have to tap in, and what you're doing has to be practical.
No limits, partner. No limits, man. That's why I love you, man, because you ain't got no limits, partner. You push it.
Yes. So right here, what you see right now is the beginning stages of the vinyl tile being laid down. Look how smooth it is. Look, see the tape? This is professional. This ain't no hood rat stuff, man. You know what I'm saying? This is like, yo, what make me really see, I don't want to attach myself to nothing that I don't believe in. Mm-hmm. First and foremost, the Helping Hands, let me explain just a glimpse of their story. These guys were also on the streets one way or another in their life, faced immeasurable odds, incarceration for decades, but was able to come out like myself and the many other comrades we have on the team and prosper. And these are the things that the people going to have to know, because it's going to take people like us who've been in the underground, who's been in the belly, who's been in here asking for a ramen suit and asking for a oodle and noodle and asking your moms for cash app. We're the ones who going to have to implement the new laws.
That's right? And it's funny because the name of the show, right? The name of the show is, you have to lose everything in order to gain anything. What does that mean to you?
Yes. See, let me explain something to you, brother. Me and you've been rocking for a while now, right?
Amen.
So I'm very transparent in what I do. And I want to say this to the people out there, right? What inspired me every day, man, is just the fact that I failed before, right? And I don't mean in the eyes of the world, but in the eyes of my mother, in the eyes of myself, right? So I lived with that for 22 years in a box. And I transformed my life while I was in there, right? I practiced everything I'm doing now. This is, yes, a God-given talent, but it's also skill. I had to put work in. So how can I tell the people out there, hey, come fix a house or do this or do that, if I'm not learning it myself?
Amen, brother.
Right? So we don't tell people to do something we don't do. Right? We don't do fake images and fake stories, but remember this, brother, and the many people out there. Along the way of your success, you're going to have to lose a lot of people. There's going to be some people that cared about you in their own way. That made you feel like they cared about you, but only to their advantage, to hold a leash around your neck. That's cool. But some people here for a reason, some people here for a season. That's just God's decree. It's just the law. So with that being said, let no one or nothing stop you from reaping the benefits of your hard work. Because even King Solomon had gold. He did. So let's get back to the script now. What we're about to do here is a quick demonstration of how all of this is getting dug up. You see this right here? He's digging it up with that. All the old access towel, access rug. You know what I'm saying? Because you don't want no lumps under your work. You want everything to be smooth. And these are the things that we're going to teach the youth, right? We're going to show them not just this, but it's unlimited. It's unlimited, but it's practical. Because not only does it work in the sense of physical, it also works in the mental. When you teach these things to the kids when they're young, show them hard work and dedication. When I was out there yesterday with Coach Rob, he had them guys out there grinding, not hustling. grinding for their football uniforms, right? And I wanted the people to see that there's good black men out here, man. They're just not in the sense of shooting and robbing and killing or projecting some thug image. We really out here, man. You know? And it's people like you from different descents and different races who empathize with me and I empathize with you, and we're able to connect and build on a higher level and show the world what need to be done. So the NCLB is very vital, man. You need your child saved. We understand. We understand. I did 22 years in prison. I was in every juvenile facility you could think of. From 19 to the age of 41, I was in prison. From the age of 13 to 16, I was in juvenile facilities, in and out. So this is not something I'm just coming out here and telling y'all. This is something I lived. You can look it up, I experienced. And my whole life, everything in my being is just to share this story with the people, man, so they can know, man, don't waste your life for nothing. Don't just die for nothing. Don't just give yourself to jail for nothing when you can do something. And it's so easy. So, you know, that's what the Helping Hand is about. That's what the NCLB about. Let me take you around. Hey, what we was doing. Now you see right here, and here, as you can see, it's still traces of the rug. We're gonna scrape all of that up. And once we scrape all of that up, that same vinyl towel right here, as you see right here, is heavy, heavy. Ooh, it's heavy. I couldn't even carry 3 or more. I had to carry like 1 or 2 at a time. This right here is gonna get laid down everywhere on this floor, right? And it's gonna be a brand new floor. I put these sockets in here yesterday because they teaching me. You know what I'm saying? I didn't know nothing about houses, anything like that. So these comrades is also showing me. Feel me? I'm learning now. I feel motivated and inspired to go fix a house. And that's why I woke up early this morning. Like, let's go. You know what I'm saying? This is my work, y'all. So, like I said, all of this is going to be changed. Also, I have a book publishing company. I publish books. I'm the author from the Sandbox and Cell Block, a story of struggle, oppression, and redemption. However, I have another book coming out real soon. It's called Watch Who You Sleep With. And it's going to be available on KDP, Amazon, as well as personally and some personal.
So let me ask you this here. So everything that you're doing, like how are you incorporating the children, like in the neighborhoods and things, and teaching them these skills? Like, you know, because you posted a video about you taking some kids to the zoo, things of that nature. So speak on some of that.
All right. Well, see, what I realized in Black America, Latino America, and poor white America, right, is a similarity.
That's me.
And it's, yes. And the similarity is this: poor, have nothing. Your mom or your dad might not be together.
It's a class thing.
Job to job. So that's all one connection. I don't care if you're white, black, Puerto Rican, whatever. That's a commonality that we all share. So it's a class thing, right? Mm-hmm. So what I realized was this: if I was given the same opportunities from the thugs in my neighborhood that I looked up to, and they took me to the zoo, and they took me to the park, and they showed me how to sell some lemonade to get a t-shirt, or how to write a book, or how to do any other thing besides selling some crack, right?
Amen.
Or some dope, maybe my life would be different, right? So with the NCLB, why I go after kids is because that's where the problems start. The kids are like computers. They are computers. So you have to make sure you watch what disc you put inside that computer, because they're going to mimic it, right? So if I get them while they're young, before the world destroy them and decimate their character, I am able to inseminate in their mind pride, grind, strength. You ain't got to be a gangster, be cool. You ain't got to sell drugs to get a lady. That's what I'm here to do. So if I get them young, right, mm-hmm. and then I show them what sex look like, because you have to show them materials as well, because they don't want to live in a world with nothing. So you have to show them how to grind, not hustle, but grind, right?
No question.
And what happens from there, Thomas, is this: it becomes an epidemic.
Mm-hmm. It becomes cool.
Yeah.
It becomes cool, you know? It becomes cool to be smart, and it becomes cool to work hard, you know? But everything that you said is spot on, but the only thing that I'm having an issue with, right,
What's that?
is when you said that it all starts with the kids, right?
Yeah.
Now, see, see, for me, the root is the parents.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Because a kid don't know anything other than what he's taught. So it's really like what you're doing, whether you know it or not, is you're showing parents that may not know how to be parents, how to be parents. You dig what I'm saying?
Yeah.
You follow?
That's great.
You see what I'm saying? And
Yes.
and because a lot of parents have a lot of pride, you know what I'm saying? And they may not want to ask for help, but they know that they need help deep down, and they're watching and they're learning without even trying to show that they're doing that. So you're working two ends of the spectrum, brother.
Yes, thank you. And what I want to say about what you said, I'm glad you said that. So I want to play devil's advocate, and I want to say this to you, right? When I say speak to the kids, right, what I've realized in these 8 months since I've been free, right, is that the kids now, opposed to when I was a kid, are so much more advanced, right, than we are when we was younger.
No question.
So when I speak to the kids, right, in retrospect, if anyone has the ability to conceptualize the reality of what I'm saying, I say reality, not reality. Because what I speak is real and factual. I don't say nothing or show nothing on these screens that I can't prove, right? So I speak to them because they're the ones who will be shaped and molded, right? The parents are dusty and crusty already, right? So they're already condemned unless that parent has to, for some that may be inspirational, it might be a great parent, but we're not talking about those parents. Because you have great parents in the hood that's poor and all of that. I have one. You know what I'm saying? So I can't say that. It's great people everywhere, poor, rich, whatever. But the reason why I go after youth is because I know what they need, because I was young and I went to jail like them. So I know when I talk to them, I already know what to say to them. I already know what to show them. My experience is already going to show them like, yo, he's official. And then I'm going to show them money as well. And I don't mean like flash them, like throw it in the air, stripper money. I'm talking about credit cards, debit cards, bank accounts, how they could really win and understand that the world runs on credit, credentials, not your money under your mattress.
That's right? What they need, because they're not getting that nowhere, homie.
Yeah. So that's what I'm about.
These kids aren't getting there. And another issue that I see, man, I was speaking to a mom up in Atlanta, right? She was talking to me, and she's telling me like her son tells her every night, you know, her son is like 15, 16. Her son tells her every night how much he loves her, but yet he's always putting her in hard situations. Matter of fact, he's 16. He just got his license. So, you know, he's out here doing things that puts her as a mother in a hard situation with her vehicle, things of that nature. So I heard you mention earlier, you know, about the love of your mother and that you had to sit in a box for so many years. So now that you're a grown man and you look at life differently, you understand things differently, right? What message would you give these kids that are out there and they know that their single mom is out here busting their ass to try to do good for them, and they're out here making knucklehead decisions, but yet they're turning around talking about, man, I love my mom, don't talk about my mom, all of this stuff. What kind of message would you give to these kids?
Hey, yo, I'm a real street dude for real, man. I want them to know that first and foremost. I don't care who listening. I don't portray no image like I'm a preacher. I don't portray no image like I'm holier than thou. I'm straight from the beast, straight out the joint, right? And I say that to say this, right? You know what I'm saying? It's okay to be from the streets, right? It's okay to have a street mentality. It's okay to understand what goes on in the world. It's okay to be fast in some ways, but it's not okay to not respect your parents, right? See, what a lot of dudes got twisted is this. When I was a shorty on the street, I ain't want to listen to my moms either, because I thought my moms was the ops. And for those who don't know what the ops mean, let the rappers tell you, because I ain't here to talk the street talk to people. I'm just keeping it funky, right? And I'm saying this like this, man. I thought my mom's was the ops. I thought she, she didn't understand nothing because the image that she showed me was a straight mother, not knowing that she'd been there and done that and seen it all. Even though she might have experienced herself, she's seen it through the window, right? So everything in our parents' ability, whether they're on drugs or not, they still want to see us succeed. There's no mother on this earth who don't want to see their child succeed. No, it's just not going to happen. Even though you might see them outside of who they really are at this particular moment, because maybe drugs got a hold of them, right? Because that's why most kids disrespect their parents, right? Because they seen their parents do things as a child that they just didn't respect, right?
Or chase them behind some fast ass girl or boy.
Yeah, that happens all the time. But back to the point, my little homies out there, my little ladies out there, yo, I was the same. I listened to people in the street and thought they had the right answers and stuff like that. But I come to realize when I went to prison for 22 years, none of them people out there that I ran with in the streets looked out for me not one time, right? I'm talking about the friends, the so-called friends. I'm talking about 22 years now. Of course, I wasn't poor enough in the day because I had my moms. See? You see that? The moral of the story is, you disrespect your mama now. You talk crap to her. F you, and who is you? You can't tell me what to do. I wish you died. Yeah, I heard all that stuff. But when your ass in jail, you gonna act like you don't want to call her for about a week or two.
Mama.
But when you're hungry, Mama needs some tuna fish.
That's the truth.
Mama needs some noodles and noodles. Mama needs a sticker about this $20, please, $20. Right? So the same thing that I'm telling you now, the same love you want to have for your mother when you go in the can, have that same love for your mother right now.
Yeah.
Hear me? So that's what I'm going to say. So my thugs and my gangsters, yo, believe me, I lived it. Go read my book, From the Sandbox to the Cell Block, I lived it. Go look me up, Joseph P Langdon, I lived it. It's not a gimmick, I lived it. And at the end of the day, I got nothing out of it.
Nothing. Look at you now.
Hey, you know why you look at me now is because I dug deep inside myself, right? And the same tactics and strategy that I'm using for myself is the same tactics and strategies that I'm using for everybody across the globe, right? Now, if you don't want to be saved, don't save them. But if you have potential, bring your child to me. Bring your husbands to me. Bring your wives to me. And I don't mean that in a disrespectful way. I'm spoken on it since they've been incarcerated.
This real talk, man. For real. This is real talk.
They've been incarcerated. And they need some strength, need some motivation. And they just know they got something in them, but no one understands them. No one understands them. I do. That's why I'm doing this every day. Every day I get up off my ass and I show y'all. Because I failed and I won't fail again. I won't let no woman that's jealous and envious get in my way. I won't let no friends who I thought was friends once upon a time get in my way. Right? Some people have to be left alone for you to get where you need to go. If not, them same people that you try to save out the water will be the same people that drown you.
You know, there's no question because, you know, when I left, dog, right, I was so attached to the material life. I was so attached to the material life, right, that it took me years to detach from that. And it detached slowly, like a little here, a little there would fall off. And slowly but surely, I'm just watching my life just dissolve. You feel what I'm saying? Until it was just me and my mom and my father. And thankfully, I had two moms, you know, because my father remarried when I was young. You know what I'm saying? And I have a stepmom at that. So that's it, essentially, you know. And that shit hurts. You know what I'm saying? But it's like you said, after a while, after I got over the emotions of that pain, I started realizing, like, you know what? Like, all my ties that have been weighing me down my whole life have now been severed. You know what I'm saying? And, like, I'm tied to nobody now. So from here moving forward, I'm going to be very, very, very careful who I tether myself to, because when you attach yourself to somebody emotionally, it's very hard to detach. When you see that this person is toxic to your life, doesn't mean
Yeah.
that that person is a toxic person, just that they're toxic
Like,
to your life, your goals, where you're going. And
that's it.
and we have to be able to spot these things, because again, we've sacrificed many years of our lives to bad decisions, and we just don't have time to keep making bad decisions. So it's, you know
Hey,
what
look,
I'm
I'm about to
saying?
wrap it up though, man.
Yeah.
You hear me? It's all good, man. Listen, before we go, I want to let y'all know Thomas Freeman has been down with me from the day I walked out of jail. Like when I met him, for some reason we was clicked, we was compatible. We did a lot of projects together. We're gonna keep doing bigger projects. We're gonna do bigger things. We're gonna show. What I love about him so much is that, you know what I'm saying, he shows the reality opposed to the illusions.
Mm-hmm.
And that's why I took my time out to share my life with him, because he's definitely one of the good ones, man. You know what I'm saying? So Thomas Freeman, man, and soon here, I'm going on Instagram and my Facebook. I want you to tap in so I can share this story with people as well, and how you helping me share this story of positive energy and determination, man.
No question, man, no question. You know, a convict is a convict is a convict. It doesn't matter where you're a convict at. You know what I'm saying? You're a convict. And convict, the whole premise of convict is just keeping it real. You know what I'm saying? I'm not here for likes, subscribes. I love my subscribers, because you guys, I know that you guys are tuning in for the truth. You know what I'm saying? So it's not about, I'm just keeping it real, man, with you, and I'm bringing you the real too. So
Then get it signed. Hey, make sure y'all follow me on Instagram, Joseph P Langdon, Facebook, all that. Well, I don't really do Facebook too much, but Instagram, YouTube, all that, man. TikTok, they don't stop.
stay safe, kid.
Too, brother.
So that's it, man. That's Mr. Joseph P. That's Mr. Joseph P. And he's doing good things, you know. We have people like that all over the nation. You know, we have people like that all over the nation that are just doing good things, man, and they don't have much recognition, and that's part of what I'm doing. You know, is bringing voices to people that don't have voices, you know. People that deserve recognition. So I'll be hooking up with him a lot, because he does a lot with the kids, does a lot for the community where he's at. Couple individuals I'm going to start hooking up with daily. I would like to try to push a show daily, but you know, who knows? Like I told you guys, I got a lot of subscribers here in a short time. So for all my new peeps, you know, I'm ADD. You know, I got a lot of issues that I'm dealing with, so I'm sporadic. I'll just go live whenever. So if you really want to catch me in my prime, make sure that you hit the notifications and turn all that jazzmaro on, the bells and whistles as they call it. Because I do things, man. Joseph might hit me up and say go live, and I'll go live. So it's important if you want to catch these things. And y'all know how YouTube is. They've already took some of my stuff down. So, because I just keep it real. I don't care about none of this crap, man. I'm going to keep it real for what I know. I'm going to bring you news, politics as I see it. Just live shit, man. I'm going to keep it real. So hit the notifications. Make sure you guys subscribe. Check out my merchandise. If any of y'all want any merchandise made or anything like that, anything special, hit me up. I appreciate y'all coming in, tuning in. I may come on later tonight. I may be back on in 10 minutes, man. I really don't know. But until the next time, man, my message, be your best self, man. I'm here, right? Look you in the eye. I'm here to help you be your best self each day so that you can help me be my best self. Because I'm an emotional dude. And I'm out here with all these other emotional people. And it's hard for me to control my emotions. But if everybody else controlling their shit, I'm okay. So in order to do that, I need to help you help me. So we all can come together as one nation, something we've never been, right? Something we've never been as one nation with one message, because we need to speak loud and clear and quickly, because this shit is getting out of hand, right? So until the next time, y'all take care of yourself, man. Again, much love going down to Miami. Please, 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 much love going down to Miami, man. I got family down there. I love Miami. I wish y'all the best, man. And everybody else going through strife, man, just look to yourself deep inside. You know, that's all. Don't look at anything else. Just look deep inside and just tell yourself, man, I can do this. You know, I couldn't have went through what I went through in my life without being able to look at myself and just tell myself, man, I can do this. So when y'all get to know me, man, and I'm going to bring you people from my childhood, I'm going to bring you live people so you can all really understand who I am, where I've came through, and how I've overcome all of that trauma, all that's went on in my life, how I've overcome that just by being strong with self, man. I did it myself. I educated myself. I picked myself up. I pulled myself through. And now I'm building my own community outreach program, my own YouTube channel, and I'm bringing you people from all over the nation, doctors, lawyers, all of that. So, man, y'all make sure you tune in. I'm out of here, man. I love y'all. Peace. Be safe. Take care.